conference bragging rights on the line in this SEC Big Ten clash. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Well, guys, Oregon quarterback Dante Moore is so excited to kick off this season with Oregon. He surpassed an opportunity to be a high draft pick in the NFL to come back for one more ride after a disappointing college football playoff showing last year. He believes Oregon can take it all the way this season, and it will all ride on the Heisman hopes of Dante Moore and the Oregon Ducks. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. So Alabama's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. He wants to change this route. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
Throwing more. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25.
Booster. Flat. Return. Go.
Run the gun on 3rd down. Dante Moore throws to the wideout. It's caught. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up.
There's some room. The crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Coming out with it, it's Jenkins. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. There he goes. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Keelan Russell. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's open on the right. Turning on the Jets. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route. And the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Snap to the back. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to him. Here's a little room there. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown, Ducks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Throwing Russell. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Looking to throw, it's Russell. This one's complete.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Now here's Russell. Blasted as he lets it go. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Play clock was down to 5. No need to rush things. Make sure you got it right, so they'll use the timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. He'll try it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Wide receiver comes in motion. In the gun on third down. Moore. They're working that left side. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, ready. Blue 22, blue 22. Hey, take it.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The give on the inside. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured Duck. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground game.
That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Dante Moore. Here's the pressure. Punts it out of the air. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Russell. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Off the RPO, complete. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Let's talk about Alabama. You start the season, top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. He'll try the left side. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Keelan Russell. Oh, they're after him. And it's a sack.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. Now here's Russell. It's complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Russell will throw for it on 4th. Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
They go play action with Russell. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. On the run from inside his own 5. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback making checks. They'll try it over the left side. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Here's Moore to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Ducks are in the hurry-up.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. It's complete to the left. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Moore makes the catch. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Again, it's Moore, buying some time as he moves left. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Oh, the attempt is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 14, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Buckeyes. who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. Pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
The Tide ready to roll on offense. Russell on play action.
Here now.
Looking for a deep man. He's got it along the sideline. Racing to the right. Into the house. Touchdown Tide.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Moore, play action. Extending the play. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
They're dealing with a second and long. The offense changing the play. Throwing more. Tosses it incomplete. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty.
Booster. Ready, go.
Moore from the gun on third down. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Let's see what he can do with it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Throwing Russell. Unloads to the right. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Russell. Finds the tight end.
And that's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Now here's Russell. Pick off to stop the threat. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
95-96 bridge. 95-96 bridge. Go, go.
The give to the left. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Ready.
Making side adjustments here. I send the tight end in motion.
Ready, go.
Dante Moore. Rushes on him. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42.
And that is elite 3rd down defense. First of all, you get him in 3rd and long, and then you look to the go-to guy, Jesse. I am committing my resources to him because I know he's a freak, and I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's hard, 3rd in California, to convert that. Doesn't matter how good your receiver is, and this dude's obviously one of the...
Turning it on! A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. In the red area, it's Hill. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. He caught it. Touchdown, Bama! They looked finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead. His 3rd touchdown of this game, and his 3rd on the season. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just He's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Got room to work. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. A strike downfield. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to the ground game on the left. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Back to the ground with the running back. Got a little grass. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Ducks! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll try the left side. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. Now here's Russell. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down. And dude chose to run out of bounds.
Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on fourth down. He has a lot of guys.
First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week one clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Russell. Bringing the heat. Trying to get away. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the fourth quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the first down in a pretty close ball game.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. They go play action with Russell. Quarterback extends the play. On the run deep down the right side. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. And the rarely seen illegal forward pass penalty brings up second and long. Off the play fake. Using his feet to buy time. Got rid of it just in time. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Now here's Russell. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this offense in a tie game with a chance to drive for the go-ahead score. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Ready? Set.
power football with the run. And they'll knock him down.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
It would be nice to pick up a few yards on third down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. At the 20, he's got space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Keep. Shift. Ready, go.
From the red zone, it's Hill. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go.
Ready. Flag 18. Flag 18.
They'll give it to the back, and they get him down.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. In the gun on 3rd down. Moore. Touchdown, Ducks! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keelan Russell. Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over it.
And on that play, the offense called 4 verticals. They had 4 guys running down the field trying to take a shot. Quarterback's got to get the ball out on time. One, because you're going to have to fit that football in between a safety and a DB. And obviously, 2, you got to beat the pass rush. Can't hold on to it on 4 verts.
Precision execution there to work the sidelines, pick up the first down, and stop the clock.
Yeah, great job by the offense. You got to understand the situation. The clock is the enemy late in the ball game. Got to have a score. Like you said, Reese, work the outer part of the field so I can catch the football and get out of bounds.
He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on second down. Russell on play action. Fires to the wideout. This time he's got his man. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Throwing Russell. Under fire. And down he goes. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He'll pull it down and run. They don't get nearly enough on third down, fourth down coming from the 48. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Fourth down, Russell. Unloads to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Well, I know when the defense goes back and watches this film, it's not going to be perfect, but that was the stop they needed, right, David? You got 2 great offenses going back and forth. You just got to be able to break serve once, and the defense did it here at the very end. No matter how you do it, I know the stats weren't great, but the most important statistic, they get the win.
Get the win, obviously, but you worry about cleaning everything up, but you also want timely defense, right? Like when you need it, can you come through? I know a lot of people were holding their breath on the sideline, wondering